Redi.
Hello everyone and welcome to another animation speed paint video of mine. Today we're going over the last animation I posted, as you can see here. Before we start, hi, I'm Shribbit. I've been animating for over a decade, but I am self-taught, so take anything I say with a pinch of salt. The main program I'm using here is Clip Studio Paint X, and I'm using a Wacom Intuos tablet. After I finish the animations, I do use After Effects, but I don't actually record myself doing that. Just know that that is what I used at the end to compile things. I had a lot of fun animating this one, so I hope you'll enjoy. So, this animated video I made as a Christmas gift for my D&D players. I've been running a D&D game for most of the year, and I've had a really nice time. All the characters you see in the video are not mine. Credits will be in the description. I have been running this since March. That means it's been almost a year, and I have done 20 sessions so far. I feel like it is just over halfway done, story-wise. I can't solidly be sure of this, like some things could come up. They're about to go on some bigger arcs here in a bit, and I'm very excited for them. There's some that I've been planning for so long, so I'm quite excited. So the first part of the animated video is centered around Farayne. She's a bard whose wife has been afflicted by something called the sleepwalking from my D&D game. As you can see in the animation, she was playing music at the time, so she thinks it's her fault. A little bit more about this character is that she is a historian. I really appreciate that because there's a lot of things that she'll look into or know that I'm really excited to get to tell everyone about how things in history played out, or at least how they tell you how things in history played out. In terms of creating the animation, you've been watching me working on the storyboards. Hope you find it interesting. What I find interesting is just how many times I drew that violin in the first shot just to scrap all the other frames and keep it to one still frame. I thought that would be a more powerful shot as the first thing, but I am a little sad that I didn't get to use the other violin angles that I drew. I did get to draw it later when she was like throwing her violin away, but yeah, mostly those frames the violin was obscured, so well, I guess you guys get to see it. After I finished the storyboards, I then moved on to the rough animation, and sadly this is the entire rest of the progress you will see from this shot. For some reason, I forgot to record myself doing the line art, colors, and shading. It happens, but it is a little annoying because I was actually so proud of it. You do at least get to see the before and the after. Stay awake to watch you sleep. The next shots I work on are of Reverie. They are a dream druid who has been researching and investigating quite a lot into the mysterious and dangerous things in my world. They have, at times, gone a little too far into what they maybe shouldn't have. That is to say, they have felt some consequences for their actions, but I love how much that they have been researching. It's been truly amazing. Again, for the animation, I start with the storyboards, then I move to the roughs, and then you actually see me working on the line art and the coloring and shading and all that. But yeah, so mostly what you see of this character is them with a horrible headache that they have experienced after trying to read the mind of one of the most powerful people in the entire story. So yeah, they found out that was a bad thing to try very fast. But it leads to more intrigue, I feel, and so I'm really glad that they've done it. And they've also gone through some like other really horrible things. Despite this, they're actually so kind and nice. They're like literally just trying to solve the problems of the world. It's just that they keep getting hurt, which is unfortunate. I promise my intentions are not to beat you down. There's just, some things happen for some reasons. Anyway, that's that animation. Oh, and at the very end, I decided to add in a stage background because that was also a different part of many sessions ago where they were having nightmares where they were on a stage and nobody was there to support them. But anyway, that's that. Next character is Ara. They are a wild magic sorcerer plus bard. They have a lot of mystery going on with their origins and all that, and probably half the reason I even chose this song was because of this part in particular, where it was the far-off memories, scattered dreams, because this campaign has such a big focus on dreams and memories and the mind, basically. So I was just so excited once I heard this. By the way, I will have a link to the song in the description. It is a short snippet of a song by Braden Ross on TikTok. That person's other work is also super great to listen to, so I definitely recommend it. Anyway, so Ara here has quite a lot of difficult things in their past where they can't quite remember everything, and what they do remember is like this fantastical forest and a bunch of fairies and all this stuff. Fairies are also a big part of the campaign, fairy tales and all that stuff, whether they're real or not, and if you choose to believe them or not, or like what you find in them being true. There's also like truth hidden in the fiction due to a bit of information control, as the players have discovered, which has been really fun to see them do. The person who plays Ara allowed me to do basically whatever I wanted with their backstory, so I've been really excited weaving it into the world that I already had laid out, and I'm just so excited for further things on their everything to come out, because as I said, they are a wild magic sorcerer, meaning that they can't control their magic sometimes. Wild magic can come from anything if you're the DM and given permission, so I'm very excited to reveal further things. Last up here is Lachlan. He is a rogue plus artificer. He's considered a genius. By the way, all these characters are attending this like Institute of Knowledge and everything. They're part of this whole group of what is called learners, which basically that's just another title of adventurers, but learning and information are what is considered the highest value in this country. So their adventurers are all called like learners, and they have learner licenses and different tiers of learners and all this stuff. Yeah, the campaign is called Learners of Vernal. I probably should have said that earlier. But yeah, he started attending the Learners Institute and basically breezed right through it. He is on his own journey, searching for clues to his missing father's whereabouts. We haven't quite gotten far enough to see any sort of closing threads on that one, so I won't say any more on it, but I've been having a lot of fun setting up things for really everyone, and I'm just really excited how people are exploring in my world. I've been very blessed to have such wonderful players. Something I did actually want to say about this character was how, despite how this country's highest valued thing is knowledge and learning, there's quite a lot of people who slip through the cracks, and that is a big part of the storytelling of this campaign, is how some people slip through the cracks or need help, and that doesn't mean that they're worth any less. And I feel like this character in particular has really heightened that theme a lot, because he has taken a lot of his time to try to help other people for no gain, despite his brash demeanor. So I really love his character a lot for that. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching me work on these animations. It was great fun being able to do this for them, because, I don't know, I owe a lot of these great feelings to my players. I hope you enjoyed hearing a little bit about my D&D campaign, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe for more animation. Happy holidays! Make a promise I can't keep. Stay awake to watch you sleep. Stomach aches, his knees go weak. Far off memories, scattered dreams. Did I make a promise I can't keep?